for joining me today. So today we're here to talk about major scales and minor scales and the difference between them. Now we could give definitions of the scales, such as we have up here for the major scale. We could describe how they're constructed, as we see here, the major scale on the left, the minor scale on the right, giving the whole steps and the half steps. We could describe their origin, their roots in the church modes, the Dorian, Phrygian, Lydian, Mixolydian, etc., etc. We could do any of those things. And to be sure, those are important and interesting topics, but instead of talking about those, we're going to try to talk today about the core of each one's essence. That core resides on the third note of the ascending scale. Okay, so the primary difference between a major and a minor scale is on the third note of the scale. Let me demonstrate. Here's C major. Now when I change to C minor, I'm going to make the third note 1/2 step flatter. Okay, let's do that again. Major. Okay, so really it's the third note of the scale that's going to sort of signal which way you're going. As soon as you hear this, then you know immediately that it's going to be in a major mode. If you hear this, then you immediately know the opposite. As soon as you reach the third note of the scale, you know which direction you're going to be going in. Now, the importance of the third is so great that, in my opinion at least, I believe this is why the vast majority of scale work that is given to students begins with the scale going up and then down again, rather than the other way around. And that is because by going up first, you encounter the third note of the scale that much more quickly. Or now it's difficult to really overestimate the difference that one note can make. Let's take a simple tune that I think everybody will recognize. Now, if I change that third note to E flat rather than E major, let me say that again. If I change that third note to E flat rather than E natural, the entire feeling of the song changes radically. So to recap, the third note of the scale is the essential difference between the major scale and the minor scale. Now there is of course a lot more going on with each of these, and I do encourage that you take the time to learn more about all these different aspects involved. But for right now, this can get us started in understanding the essence of the difference between the major and the minor scales. If you have any questions on this, please contact me. You can reach me at my website, which is indicated on this screen. Thanks again for joining me today, and I hope to see you next time.